I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We might be going to the museum, the British Museum, with AC. Or we might be in Dover, hiking in 90-degree weather. TBD. So, we're in Dover. Hey there, so it's actually Wednesday now. Our trip to Dover was really great. Hiking was beautiful, but it ended up getting up to 97 and there were no clouds in the sky. So it was very, very hot. By the time we got down from the cliffs, we were just dying. Thankfully, my feet were just like covered in dirt from the trail, so I like dunked my feet in the channel, which was fun. I got to say I got in the English Channel. I was like ice cold, but it felt so good. And then we went to go to a restaurant. They weren't serving food, so then we took like 20-30 minutes to find somewhere. We ended up eating at Nando's and then just killing time and catching the train. Because at that point we were, one, just completely wiped. Like, I don't think we've been that tired this entire trip. And then two, we wouldn't have really had enough time to go up to the Dover Castle. And so we were just like, we'll have to do it another time. But I mean, the hiking on the trail was just like absolutely gorgeous. I've not seen anything like that before. It's such a good time. So glad we did that. Anyways, we went to get on our train, and our train was on time, or it was like 5 minutes delayed, but I fell asleep. But Matt told me that we like sat for like 20 minutes just like on the tracks, and we pulled into the station, and they made us get off to get on another train because there were just like so many travel disruptions from the heat wave. Like, the high-speed rails were like shutting down. We were on a high-speed train, but like rails were shutting down because they were deemed unsafe. They were like wires melting. It was crazy, but we ended up getting on another train. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait too long at the platform. Hopped on another train that was going to St. Pancras, and we zoomed on in. Like, there weren't any more delays really, thankfully. But on our on the train, we saw, like, I saw this like smoke billowing out, and I was like, what is that? And like fields were on fire like on either side of the track, and then there was this one that like had like spread into some of the houses, and a few houses were burned down. It was crazy. Bunch of wildfires broke out like all across the UK because of the heat yesterday. I mean, it was like record-setting heat day, and then like there were fires all around it. It was just wild. Like, travel still disrupted everywhere. Crazy times. But we got back to the place, showered off. We were just like caked in dirt, and so had a good shower, got everything off. Quick camera dying. Where was I? So yeah, we went and got drinks and had really great drinks at this place up the street that we had Browns. We had our full English breakfast the other day, and then we went to the Oysterman for dinner, and it was, I kid you not, the best meal that we've had here this entire time. We got oysters from Jersey, Ireland, and somewhere else. They were all so good, so different. Loved doing that. And then our like entrees, we got the same thing. It was pan-seared, pan-grilled, pan-fried sea bream with like capers and tomatoes and black olives and like micro basil and this like olive oil basil. Oh my god, that was like one of the best meals I've ever had. It was just so good. Hit the spot at the end of a very long day, and we came back, and I was planning on like filming like a hey, we're back, here's how our day went, but it was just so wiped. I mean, we just pretty much went straight to bed at like 10. And then yeah, we slept in some today, had breakfast here, trying to motor through this so we can get out the door We are headed to Abbey Road, Baker Street, probably Regent Park, and then we're going to the Harry Potter Studios tonight. So I will bring you all along for that. We got a big day ahead of us. Kind of had a nice relaxing morning, but it's time to go. See you out there. I was editing and I realized that I never really quite explained what Harry Potter World was, and so I figured I'd just jump in real quickly and do that. So it's basically like the studios where they filmed the Harry Potter films, and you go do a studio tour, so you get to walk on all the sets, you see props, you see costumes, you just kind of see everything spanning all 8 films, and that was a really cool experience. I think one of my favorite parts of it was getting to stand in the model Great Hall, and the set of the Great Hall that they used for all the films, that was modeled after the Great Hall at Christ Church College that we had been in a few days prior to this. So that was one of the coolest things. I talk more about kind of my overall experience in a little bit in the video, but I just wanted to jump in and quickly explain what Harry Potter World was, because I was just yeah, we're going to Harry Potter World, and then never explained it. So it's just the studio tour basically, and it was really fun. And if you're in London and you have a half a day to spend there, I would really recommend doing it, especially at the Harry Potter films. But that's all. Back to the montage. Good morning again. We got back really late last night, at 11:30, so we just kind of came straight in and got ready for bed. But Harry Potter World was really fun. We were joking yesterday that yesterday was our big touristy day, because we went to Abbey Road, we went by 221B Baker Street, Sherlock Holmes' home, and then we went to the Harry Potter Studios. But the studios is really fun, really cool. I think our legs were just, and feet especially, were just really shot from the day before, because we were tired at the end of the day. But really fun, really cool to see everything. It was really fun to walk down the big sets. I think were my favorite parts, getting to walk in them, the Great Hall, or I love going down Diagon Alley, because in the movies I love all the little details, all the shops and stuff, so it's cool to walk down that. And the bank was gorgeous to I remember you just turn a corner, it's just boom. That one was really cool. Really fun, had a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Gonna go out today and start a new day, so start a new vlog after that. But thank you all for joining me on part 2 of our London trip. It was a really fun past few days, very hot. Hottest part of the heat wave, but we made it, we survived. And yeah, on to our last few days. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much if you made it this far in this video. Don't forget to give it a like and comment down below what your favorite part of the trip was that you've seen for us so far. But thank you so much. I really appreciate all those things. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And we're gonna head out for the day for the next one. I'm about to start my next video, but till then, see ya, bye.